1.3 diesel. The software we're going to use is called ECM Titanium. Open up the software and it will show you this menu here. It says open EEPROM, click browse and find the file that you want to input. This will be the original file that you've taken out from the car via OBD or the ECU. Once you've selected the file, it will automatically try to detect the ECU that the car belongs to, and once it shows your result, you can click abort search and double click the ECU. After you've done that, it will show you these maps for the car. For stage 1, these are the values that you want to increase it by. So for the injection maps, we're looking from 0 to 6%. So if you go back injection, double click the map, and the load you want to select it from is 20 loads from the top, well, whichever number is closest to 20, and around 1000 revs. So if we select it from here, select all of it to the bottom right corner. You want to take the percentage down to 0.5. And click the percentage button. And once you've selected the whole thing, what you want to do is press page up. And as you notice, it went from a light green to a dark green on the whole thing. That means all of the values have been increased. So now you're going to leave one gap from the one column and one row and select the rest again. And increase this by 0.5% as well. So press page 1. So now up this row, and this is 1/2%, and you want to keep going until you get to 6% altogether. So that's 1.5% increase. Skip another row in a column, that's 2% increased. Make sure to leave a gap so that it's a gradual increase. You can't just select the whole thing because that won't be a good map. Press page up again and follow this step for the rest of the map until you get to 6%. That's 3% done. 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, that's 5.5, and that's the last section. That makes it 6%. Starting from here up to the bottom, we've made it a gradual change. So the digits along this row, they're still going in a gradual increase. Same with all of the other ones. As you look down, it's a gradual increase on all of them. That means it's a good remap. If you increase it altogether, the values jump, and you don't want to have a jump in the remap because that will cause fluctuations while you're driving the car when the car started. Once this map is done, just press the X on the top right and save and exit. Press OK, and it'll show you a tick on the map that you finished. Next, we've got the limiters, torque limiters. Open the first map, and sometimes if you're clicking and it won't go anywhere, on the bottom it says press enter to confirm. So if you press enter, you can move your mouse around and select whichever data section you need. Torque limiters you want to increase by 35%. So if you go back, take the percentage to 35, and make sure to press the percentage icon over there. For this one, the torque limiters, you need to select the whole map and press page up once only so that you get the 35% increase. This one doesn't need to be a gradual change, this one you just have to select everything. Once that's done, you can close this one and select do not modify similar maps because we're going to do them individually. Same thing on the next one because this one's a torque limiter as well. Select everything and press the percentage button and page up, and that will increase that. Once you've got the dark green patches, you know that the value is going to increase. 0 won't increase at all because 0 multiplied by anything is still 0. And same with the third torque limiter map as well. Press enter because you can't access it without clicking. Select the whole map, select percentage and page up to increase all of the values by 35%. Once that's done, you can close this, and that's the torque limiters done. Next, you've got the turbo pressure. If you go back to the document and check how much the turbo pressure has to be increased by, it's 0 to 6%. What you want to do for this example, I'm going to increase it to maximum. I'm not going to keep it to 0 so that we can get a complete map. So this one says 6% as well. So we go into the turbo pressure map, you press enter so that you can access the map and take the percentage back down to 0.5. And now you want to press the percentage button, and same like before, the closest number to 20 on the load and closest to 1000 RPMs. Select the section from there to the bottom right and press page up to increase the values by 0.5. And we're going to keep going like we done on the injection map, just skip one row and one column and keep increasing it by 0.5. So that's 1% done, 1.5, 2%. If you want the values that are selected from here, if you look at this value 136 and 209, after I press page up, this has gone up to 210. This one stayed, but the rest of the values have continued to increase. Then we're going to go back and select the next row, press page up, and as you can see, all of the values are increasing. That's 3% done. Select the next bit and page up, 3.5%, 4%, 4.5, 5%, 5.5, and 6. And once that's done, you can close this up. Make sure to save and exit. And once all of the maps are done, that's all ticked, then this remap is ready. This cursor has been remapped to stage 1. Make sure you don't copy exactly how I've done this, because every car has a different method and you want to increase it how you want the car to perform. Each map will give you a different type of performance enhancement. Once you've finished all of these, you can press the save button. You can save it onto the database. And now if you press no, you can go to export the modified file, press yes, and take it to the location you want to save it to. And you can rename it anything that suits you. We'll name this one the Eco Mod, and it's stage 1. Press save, and you can close this. And if you go back to the original folder, now you've got the original file. and the Eco Stage 1 mod. You can load this back into the car and your car should start and the remap will be 100% done. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe and